Hey, I got a question to ask you. My pastor told me that on Sunday we're going to be doing things a little bit different at our church. He said it's not going to be your parents and your grandparents' service anymore. So that intrigued me a little bit. I started thinking about what worship is supposed to be, and I kind of like this idea. I'm I'm really liking this idea because if I go to church and I'm allowed to worship God without the 10-minute announcements and the offering just kind of being there, and then the stand up and sit down, stand up and sit down, stand up and sit down, and then a guy gets up there and preaches, and then we sing all 6 verses of Just As I Am, and then we go home. And that, to me, that's not real true worship. Uh, if you look at where we are in society, everything is broken. And I'm broken. Things that I'm doing are not really working out. I'm so busy. And it's hard for me to worship. So when I go on Sunday morning, I want to give everything that I've got to the Lord because of His grace and His mercy that He gave to me through Jesus Christ. I want to worship Him. I want to focus in on God. I mean, He's the creator of everything. I want to focus in on Him, and I want to worship Him. So I I need to start by asking a couple of questions of myself. Who is God? Who am I? What am I designed to do? What have I been created to do? And how can I get to that point? On Sunday, my pastor is going to let us experience this. And I think it's going to be great because I get to take an active role in worship. I get to worship my God through Jesus Christ. And I'm not really worried about the kind of the generic worship service. I want to worship God. If I want to hold my hands up, then I want to hold my hands up. And if I want to draw something that represents me, then I want to do that. But I want to worship God on my own terms, right where I am. And I'm not really worried about the theology. I'm worried about worshiping. Sometimes I get into the mentality of, well, I'll just go and I'll see what the title of the sermon is in the bulletin at Sunday school. If I don't like the title of the sermon, then I'll just go on home. But I want to worship. I really, really want to worship God through Jesus Christ. And so I think this thing that my pastor is doing is going to be great because it gives me what I want. It gives me what I need in order to worship God. And so my question to you is this. What do you think about it? What do you think about this? I mean, would you go to a service like this?